crisis in Asia has rapidly advanced over the last decade. Around the world, free societies have been undermined by autocratic dictatorships. The very essence of humanity is being destroyed. The end of free international order has been rapidly advancing. Hong Kong, a disintegrating democracy. It started as one country, two programs. But over the last 20 years, the territory is losing its autonomy. Political repression is taking hold. Protests have formed against the government over a proposed bill that would allow criminals to be extradited back to mainland China. The bill was withdrawn. But that hasn't silenced the voice of the people against the tyranny of the Chinese authorities. It was these authorities who eventually decided to quell the people's voice with violence. Organized vigilante groups lashed out against the public, suppressing democratic thought. The violence has now been seen around the world to a horrified public. There's also the case of the Uyghur. The Chinese state has deemed their religious teachings as evil and has sent millions to concentration camps in the name of re-education. The Chinese Communist Party tightens its grip on its subdued population, silencing any opposition, while the leaders live in luxury. They even boast that they can live without working until their 7th generation. The powerful monopolize their wealth using technology to keep order over the masses. Dictatorships, corruption. Should we allow these forces to invade a free world? The answer is no. Freedom and democracy in this region are fading like smoke in the air. Those who bathe in corruption clothe themselves in riches. The leaders, their followers. It's been said that half the public officials are corrupt. And to make sure no one catches on, that no one is watching, surveillance cameras have been installed everywhere. In fact, 70% of surveillance cameras in the world are located in China. Societies against freedom are spreading, looking to impose their rule everywhere they can. The cruelty they hold towards those who oppose, who have different religions and beliefs, has no end. Take Myanmar. Have you heard of the Rohingya? Because they are Muslims, the state doesn't even grant them a nationality. More than 700,000 people have been harassed by military forces, with their homes set on fire and bullets chasing after them. They've been forced to escape to neighboring countries as refugees. Dictatorship, corruption, religious persecution. How can we let our free world be invaded by such atrocities? Japan, the United States, India, we all strive for freedom and democracy. Or does that not interest you? Would you rather have a terror-filled hegemony of totalitarians who rule by constant violence and fear? Places that don't value individual rights or religious freedom like North Korea or China? The answer is obvious. It's to protect personal freedom and democracy and to let them thrive. You've heard of the APCU, right? Based in Taiwan as a coalition of conservatism that highlights the value of freedom and democracy in Asia and the Pacific, it was created to protect peace and prosperity in the area. The APCU's activities go past Asia and the Pacific. This area is just where the first phase takes place. The second and third phases will take place in Latin America, Africa, and the Middle East. The APCU will continue to work toward expanding freedom and democracy against the forces who wish to crush it. The APCU has plans on how to deal with this threat. So what are we going to do? I'll explain. I want you to see this. This is how we will engineer our future prosperity. Broadly speaking, there are 4 platforms. The first one is conservative news media, which is passive media. Another is active social media with communication through community interactions. One is consumption platform that uses partner services and donates to maintenance activities. The last one is an investment platform which invests in and supports maintenance activities. By using Liberty Points on each of these 4 platforms, many things are possible. So to start, what's first? Conservative news media. We deploy a conservative news media, We have a business partnership with the Free Press Foundation, founded by the Trump Leadership Council, founders John McNabb and Robert Morton. Morton, the chief editor, receives news from Free Press International, World Tribune, Geostrategy Direct, and political media. This eliminates fake news from the US and delivers true conservative news. Points are given to subscription behavior of the conservative news media as well as social media. Social media. With your own personalized registered account, your questions will be answered by experts as well as by community members. Once your profile is set, you can follow acquaintances while interacting with the community. The more interactions you have, the more you can use granted points to invest in global maintenance activities. Consumption platform. With this, you can support either politicians or organizations with your Liberty tokens. Investment platform. Many projects are currently underway where your Liberty tokens may be used. But let's be clear, this isn't an investment for making profits. These investments are to aid business in improving society. With these 4 platforms working together, we will be able to help alleviate the world of its problems. Liberty Ecosystem has launched the Rolling Cloud offering. Rolling Cloud offering tackles the problems facing the world head-on through presentations and promoting crypto caching with perfect cryptography. By doing this, we will further increase the value of the Liberty token and share its value to the world. What will we share with you at Rolling Cloud offering? And how will this change society? Find out in December. Liberty, assemble.